form we know. It's not in standard form. It's not in slope-intercept form. So you have two choices. Choice number one would be to get it in slope-intercept form. So to do that, I would divide everything by 8. Thus giving me y equals negative 2 divided by 8 is negative 1/4. 32 divided by 8 is positive 4. So technically in slope-intercept form, I have negative 1/4 x plus 4. This is also really close to standard form. So for standard form, all I had to do was add 2x to the other side. So slope-intercept, standard. What's nice about standard form is you can easily see the x and y intercepts. So just going back and reviewing that, the x-intercept occurs when y equals 0. So you would set y equal to 0 and solve for x. So in this case, we get that the x-intercept is 16. What stinks about that is 16 is not on my graph. The y-intercept we're hoping is 4, because I already put it in this form up here and got 4. So we know it's correct if I get 4 again. So remember, you now made x equal to 0. So you have 32 equals 8y. 32 divided by 8 is 4. So we do in fact see that when x is 0, y is 4. So we plot that point. And again, if I put it into this form right here, I see that my slope is negative 1/4. So that tells me I go down 1 and right 4, or up 1 and left 4. Okay, next section. The next section is on writing slopes of lines. So in number 1, this is in standard form. So we want to get it into slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So what you're going to do is subtract 3x to the other side. That gives you negative 2y equals negative 3x minus 16. Divide everything by 2y, or by 2 rather, so that your y is alone. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. So you get 3 over 2x plus 8. Now, I want to make sure I reiterate my point that the x needs to always be in the numerator or by its side. I'm still noticing that some of us are writing 3 over 2x like this, putting the x in the denominator or below a slash. That is incorrect. You can do 3 over 2, but that x better be up high or bigger. It cannot look like it's in the denominator. Okay, number 9. If we have a point and a slope, and we want to get it in standard form, we're going to start with point slope form. So that's y minus y1, so in this case 2, equals mx minus x1, which is 1. Distribute the 7. Add the numbers to the left and the y to the right. And you have y equals 7x minus y equal to 5. Perfect standard form is putting the x and the y on the left and the 5 on the right. Remember that in standard form, we have two big rules. Rule number 1 is that a has to be positive. And then rule number 2 is that you cannot have fractions. So rule number 1 is a must be positive. Rule number 2 is that you can have no fractions or decimals. Okay, and then on the back, 17 is the next new type of problem. In 17, it is asking you for the parallel line. So for parallel lines, slope is the same. So the given slope in that equation is... Are you done?
Yeah.